is up, guys? Welcome back. We are back at MCM Birmingham. Welcome to Talksontour. I have Louie, one of the first artists on Talksontour, and she runs a store called Funfettigetti. How are you, Louie?
I'm great. Hi, everybody.
Right, so is this your first time at an MCM event? Have you been before?
I've been to quite a few. I've been doing this since maybe 2015.
Right.
So we've done London a lot of times, and Birmingham, this is my second time, and Manchester, so it's been a good time.
Wonderful. So we were drawn into your store mainly because the wife saw everything's in frames. It's got a lot of very gothic-y vibe.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So are you into that sort of stuff? Is that your niche?
Before the pandemic, I was actually very pastel.
All right.
And then 2020 happened, and the aesthetic changed.
So,
now I got
the other half is very pastel. She's very into the Lolita fashion. So she's got more dresses than my cupboard can now hold. So that's a bit of a problem. So can I ask you? Obviously, you do things like mainly pins and prints and things like that. Is there anything on here that you particularly like that you've worked really hard on, and something that's like your personal favourite?
Well, this is my baby. This is my first proper pin collection. They all have a story behind them, and they're all completely original. And they actually kicked off my pin club, which is like the monthly one. So they're the original. They're my origin story.
Right, wonderful. It does say the very gothic vibe, because obviously you've got all the candles and all your pins and your prints. And it just really looks interesting. I mean, we were drawn in from a long way away, because it seems your stall, compared to some of the other ones that I've seen already, it's different, and different is good.
It is good, yes. I have a friend actually here, and they were like, I think you should make it a box and put some lights in. And I was like, we can do better than that.
You have LED giant candles. I think that works. All right. So you said you've been doing stalls from 2015, yeah? When did you start doing the art itself, the actual making of the pins and whatnot?
Well, I've always loved anime, so I've been doing art since I was, 10, 11, way back in the day, when you had to get things from HMV and no one could stream anything.
No, that's true. It seems to have almost blown up in the last few years, especially during lockdown. A lot of people have made their own stores and started doing their own things on Etsy and things like that. So do you have a store on social media?
I do. I'm Funfettigetti on all social media and also Etsy.
Yeah.
So there's less on the Etsy store than here, though. So definitely events are the place to be.
Yeah. So obviously, we've only been here for about 10 minutes. Have you made many sales in the first few minutes that we've been here?
A couple, yeah. It's going okay so far. Most people, I think, are just saying hi and having a look around. So it's slow for the first half hour or so.
Yeah, I think with people, when they come to a convention like this, they go round the whole thing a couple of times first to then look at the stores and then, I'll come back and get that. So I think people are just taking their time and just easing themselves back into it after a couple of years out. But I suppose we're having an Etsy store. You've been making sales practically all the time.
Yeah, because people haven't been able to get their favourite fandom stuff, at events. It meant that everyone's gone online and had to find it that way. And it's been good because everyone's trapped at home with not really much to do but shop. So bad for everyone else, but good for me.
Well, after this as well, thank you very much for letting us interview your store. We do wish you all the best at Comic-Con. We wish you many sales. And like I say, if everybody at online social medias, it's Funfettigetti on all social medias? Pretty much all social medias. So definitely check them out. If you're into the gothic-y vibe, definitely check it out, because I'm loving some of this. And so I may well be making a purchase myself. So if I pop back, then I'll definitely be coming and seeing you.
Have a wonderful convention. It was nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you as well. Obviously, thank guys for watching. We'll be back in the next interview. Bye-bye. Right, welcome back, guys. I found the very tall, very dominant Lady Dimitrescu from Resident Evil. I'm Final Fantasy, not Resident Evil Village. So I'm down here, she's up there, because she's way tall.
So tall.
Way tall, way dominant.
Big lady.
Yes.
With a big attitude and a massive hat.
I know. So everybody suddenly went completely crazy for big boob vampire lady.
She is just absolute perfection of the human race.
And I'm just wondering why on earth they didn't put more of her into the game. Just make the game all about her.
I totally agree. She was the best character. Heisenberg.
She is. What do you mean was? She is.
She is.
She is.
She will live forever in our hearts. In our hearts.
Just slice my microphone.
Without slicing your microphone.
So why did you choose my lady for your costume?
Well, I am a little bit known for my figure and the way I present myself in my cosplays, and it took my friends about 2 months to convince me to bust out the Lady Dimitrescu.
And they were very convincing.
They were very convincing, and I just felt like being nice and, you know, treating them to my glorious self.
Yes, your absolute essence, the essence of Lady D. Right. So I presume, have you played the game?
I have played the game.
How did you find it?
I'm not particularly great at it. I enjoy the storyline, so that was really, really good. I like the way that everything kind of fell into place. All the little puzzles, love puzzles. So
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
The last Resident Evil game I played was 7, and my friends convinced me to play it in VR. Never again am I playing Resident Evil in VR because I literally ripped the headset off. They were trying to make me eat bugs. No, chat, I'm not happening. I don't like it. So have you done any other costumes from the Resident Evil franchise?
I haven't. No, this is my first one. So I only recently started playing it. So this is the first one. But maybe in future I might have a go at the other games.
Yeah. So what would your reaction? What would Lady's reaction to be if I just happened to mention Ethan Winters?
I think she would slice your eyeballs out.
I'm running away. Yeah, but the whole story of the Resident Evil 8 is based around Ethan and his daughter, and the fact that their daughter is like the cure-all type of thing to what's going on.
To her limb from limb.
Yes, and your mother Miranda is the whole reason behind
the
it.
brains behind the plan.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you have obviously Heisenberg, who we won't talk about because he's just worthless.
Don't talk about him.
Don't talk about him.
No.
And
disgusting
and,
man.
and his giant hammer. Think he's overcompensated for something?
Obviously. And it's clearly his height.
Yeah.
But obviously, I am the most beloved child.
Obviously.
I was gifted the head.
Yes, obviously.
So I am the most important.
Yes, because all of the brain and the essence and the emotions all come from the head.
Brilliant.
I mean, why would you want feet and hands? And
You are a wise man.
I know, I'm very wise. I'm also very dead.
Good.
Yeah, my character died a long time ago.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
Right.
We like men dead.
Well, obviously Heisenberg is completely late for this interview.
Yes.
Completely typical of him. So, obviously, Lady D, thank you very much for your time. Obviously, please don't kill me because I'm already dead.
I'll think about
you
it.
can kill my cameraman. He's lived his usefulness now.
I can smell him. He doesn't smell very fresh.
No, he's got a very rotten foot. Yes, he's really broken. Right, but thank you very much for your time, CJ. I do hope you're enjoying con.
I'm enjoying it very much.
Have you killed many people yet?
Only 17.
Oh, 17. So you need to up the numbers a little bit.
Yes, I'm very thirsty.
Wonderful. I'm also very dead. I don't taste nice. Right. Well, thank you very much for your time. You're very, very, very wonderful. Very elegant. Right, guys, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next interview.